To prove something, we need to use evidence and reasoning to arrive at a conclusion. So as a real-world non-example, an example, if you were in a job interview and they were to ask you, why would you be a good fit for this job? And you said, because I would be, or because I am, you might as well just walk out. You're not getting that job. Versus if you were to say, bang, 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 here are all of the reasons that I would be a great fit for this job. You are much more likely to get that job, right? So there's a real world example of using evidence and reasoning. We're gonna translate that and then into math, okay? So we got this example here. For all positive whole numbers, we're saying this statement is true, right? Just 3 positive whole numbers, but the parentheses are in different spots. So you can use an example to help aid your argument, right? So I'm gonna use the example where A is 1, B is 2, and C is 3, right? And this is gonna get a lot less confusing once we actually plug those numbers in, right? So then it becomes 1 plus, in parentheses, 2 plus 3 is equal to, in parentheses, 1 plus 2 plus 3. Now you already probably can see that this is true, right? But let's work it out. 1 plus 5 equals 3 plus 3, and both of those are 6, okay? So we can see that it's true, and we could probably use 18 different examples to show, hey, I know this is true. But then we have to explain it, right? So I'm not gonna write it out, but if I'm looking at this right here, my explanation might be, we're using positive whole numbers and the exact same operation, right? We're just adding 3 things together, but in a slightly different order. Does that matter? I don't think the order matters in this case, right? I could use an example, 1 plus 3 plus 7, and change the order and say 7 plus 1 plus 3, and both of those would be equal to 11. So in this case, the order does not matter, and that proves that this is true.